Immigration is a controversial issue that need to have more importance to other people who live in the United States. People do not know a lot of things of immigration and just hear different opinions from others. Four things that people need to know about immigration is the money waste in the education of illegal immigrants. Other is the life of the immigrants, the impact of documented worker in the United States, and what immigrants do for the culture of America. Although people really need to know more well about the ways of money in immigrants education. U.S. citizens help the immigrants a lot. People who are legal in the United States pay the education for the children of legal immigrants. It has been estimated that U.S. taxpayers spend 12 billions a year in primary and secondary school education for the children of illegal immigrants. Michael Snyder. In Los Angeles, the people spend a lot of money in illegal immigrants. In one recent year, taxpayers in Los Angeles County spent $600 million on welfare for children of illegal immigrants. Michael Snyder. Although it is often researching saying the opposite. Most of the immigrants contribute in the economy of the United States of America. Immigrants work really hard and make a lot of money to companies that pay taxes. Immigrants and their business contribute 162 billion in tax to revenue to United States federal state, and local governments, Leo and Chondo. This means that most of the immigrants help to pay the education of their children, not just the U.S. citizens. Immigrants are great because they pay taxes without being a U.S. citizen. Immigrants pay taxes in the form of income, property, sales, and tax at the federal and state level. Leo and Chondo. This shows how the immigrants, without knowing they are contributing with the economy of the United States, although they are here like aliens. Immigrants are not like aliens in the United States. They do not need to have the same opportunities as a U.S. citizen because they are illegal in this country. Illegal aliens are not citizens, use public services, but do not pay taxes. Three reasons why we show the poor illegal aliens. Immigrants enjoy the hard and difficult work of the citizens. And U.S. citizens are tired to see these immigrant things. I'm tired of my taxes going to illegals who use the welfare system, and I am tired and mad that our government allows welfare for illegal. It should be for U.S. citizens or legal immigrants. Should illegally be deported. Although other persons think different. Nobody in the world is illegal. Also, the people in the United States think different than others. Immigrants, because they do not have the same opportunities. The politically correct term for a foreign worker is undocumented worker, not illegal immigrant. According to the American Civil Liberties, no human being is illegal or without basic human rights. Everybody is equal to the world, no matter what country they are from. Immigrants tend to help a lot to the United States. A 2011 study by the State for Taxation and Economic Policy found that undocumented immigrants pay 11.2 billions in state and level taxes in 2010. Added symbolic amount of money to help the state and local finances. Immigrants are makers. Although undocumented workers make up everything. Immigrants are makers, not takers. Most of the citizens think that immigrants take everything and do not give something back to the United States. Mainstream economies have truly debunked this general stereotype of immigrants as takers, finding the immigrants are and not positive for the economy and pay more into the system than they take out. Alan Diaz. Immigrants help a lot to the economy of the US. Immigrants are not more dependent on welfare programs than the natural world. Legalizing will not cost US taxpayers trillions of dollars. The only thing the United States cannot afford is to have the effects of Congress and the President be anti-immigrant groups that are dedicated to hiding the truth. Immigrants are makers, not takers. Although immigrants make good things in the United States, immigrants have enriched American culture. Immigrants bring a lot of good things to the United States, like the hard and good work. Immigrants bring innovative ideas and entrepreneurial spirit to the U.S. economy. They provide business contacts to others, enriching America's abilities to trade and invest profitably in the global economy. The new Greece wall. Immigrants do not take the jobs of American citizens. Immigrants do not push Americans out of jobs. Immigrants do not push Americans out of jobs. Immigrants tend to fill jobs that Americans cannot or will not fill, mostly at the high and low ends of the skill spectrum. Immigrants have enriched American culture. Although immigrants is a controversial issue, immigrant is an issue that needs to be more important to other people. The money wasted in illegal immigrants is a big deal to the population. The immigrant term is something that not other people know. The impact of undocumented workers in the United States. Immigrants bring a lot of new things to the culture of America. People need to search more about immigrants and do not judge them without know the reasons to move to this country.
Okay, raise your hands if you have any questions. We'll take 3 questions. Select. Okay.
How has immigration helped American culture?
Bringing more new things like they, they bring the culture of Mexico and of what the country, some parties.
How much of a money difference would it make if immigrants were here or if they weren't here? But is that what she just asked?
What?
No.
Okay.
What's the question?
Like what would be the money difference based on if they're here or if they weren't here?
Probably like they work a lot in companies and without having a work permit, there's no need to do one.
Okay, one last question.
How hard do you think the restrictions should be to get into this country?
What?
How hard should the restrictions be? Like, how hard should it be to get into the country for immigrants?
Like what kind of process
Yeah.
should they go through?
Like to see how the life is over there and what the circumstances to come here.
Do you think anybody should be able to come out here?
No, not everybody. Some people are criminal. They make bad stuff here.
All right, thank you.